The man you're seeing is Dapao, a world-top wilderness survival master and maritime adventure king. Just days ago, he was sailing alone across the Atlantic Ocean, but his journey took a terrifying turn when he was suddenly raided by pirates yesterday and abducted to an unknown desert island. Fortunately, he managed to escape while the pirates were sound asleep, but the island is still heavily guarded by the pirates, and Dapao has to do everything he can to get off the island alive. In his hasty escape, Dapao had no time to grab any supplies, leaving him with only a bottle of Sprite. His clothes are too eye-catching, so he knows he must quickly gather some leaves to camouflage himself. Camouflage is crucial. He can't afford to be captured by the pirates again. Suddenly, he hears a noise. It's the chirping of birds. Looking up, he spots a bird's nest in the tree. Having not eaten for days, he decides to try to catch the birds to improve his diet. Unfortunately, he fails to catch any birds, and there are no eggs in the nest either. But all is not lost. He manages to take the bird's nest itself, which he thinks is edible, and decides to process it simply. Dapao turns the bird's nest into a stew, jokingly calling it bird's nest stewed chicken. Bird's nest is known for its high nutritional value, a delicacy only the wealthy in cities can afford. However, after taking a bite, he admits it's not even as tasty as vermicelli. Still, he has no other choice but to make do with it. Climbing the tree has left him covered in sweat, and over the past 2 days on the island, he's been bothered by an itchy scalp. Lucky for him, he has a bottle of Clear Men's Energy Boost shampoo with him, specially designed for men's scalps. It contains a dual amide complex to repair the scalp barrier at the source, paired with OCD long-lasting anti-dandruff technology to inhibit dandruff production from the root, relieving stubborn dandruff and itchy scalp. One wash keeps his scalp fresh and burden-free for 3 days. Having replenished his energy, Dapao knows his top priority now is to steal his own boat back from the pirates. That's his only chance to escape. But just as he's about to act, disaster strikes. He's bitten by a snake. His first move is to catch the snake immediately. He needs to identify its species to know which anti-venom to use. Without that, even a trip to the hospital won't save him. With quick reflexes, he catches the snake, and fortunately, it's non-venomous. Though the snake is small, Dapao refuses to waste it. He happens to have a small grill in his bag, so he decides to roast the snake. Life in the wilderness is tough, so he just needs to cook it thoroughly. He slashes a few cuts on the snake meat to ensure it cooks evenly, and soon, the snake is almost done roasting. Dapao takes a bite, chuckling as he admits that in wilderness survival, you have to eat whatever you can catch. It's not a feast, but it's enough to keep him going as he plans his next move to escape the island and outsmart the pirates.